Hello and welcome to my gamer vlog. So the Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase trailer was just released today on the Ellen Show YouTube channel, and I am ecstatic. I am super excited for this movie to come out, which looks like it's going to be released March 15th. So Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase was the second Nancy Drew book in the original adventure mystery series, and Her Interactive made a game based off of the first book, the Secret of the Old Clock, but included elements from the Hidden Staircase. So there's been, and also way back in the 1940s, the movie with Bonita Granville as Nancy Drew was made, Nancy Drew and the Hidden Staircase. So the Hidden Staircase has been through a lot of different iterations. I'm excited to see what's happening with this one. Warner Brothers made the 2007 Nancy Drew movie, which didn't hit box office as well as they would have liked, and it was okay. As a fan of Nancy Drew for over 20 years, I thought it was enjoyable for what it was, but it wasn't accurate to what my Nancy Drew was based on the books. These books here. Now, here's what we know about this Nancy Drew movie that's coming out. It stars Sophia Lillis, who was famous for her role in the movie It. So we've got Helen Corning, which is fabulous because she was actually in the book. Interestingly, she looks more like a Bess Marvin to me. And the people who are playing Bess Marvin, the actresses who are playing Bess Marvin and George Fane, don't look anything at all like the characters from the books. However, I'm for the diversifying of characters, but I'm curious to see how their actual character portrayal will be in the movie. Will Bess be the girly girl like she's always been? Will George be the sporty person that she's always been? And I went to IMDb to look up these actresses for Bess and George, so I could match who's who in the trailer. And in the trailer, it looks like Bess is wearing a NASA shirt. She's got the NASA logo on her shirt, which is awesome because that is really cool. NASA's awesome. But that doesn't strike me as a Bess thing. Bess was never really into science. She's more of a people person. She loves people, fashion, and food. She's a foodie as well. So this will be an interesting take to see how Bess is portrayed. Another character that I thought was interesting is the actress Andrea Anders plays Hannah. It doesn't say anything on IMDb about Hannah's last name. In the books, she's Hannah Gruen, the housekeeper. But with Andrea Anders portraying Hannah, does that make her a different relation to Nancy? Because she looks younger, much younger than the books portray. A few things about Nancy Drew's character in this trail is that she looks a bit grungy, a bit sporty, and she is a skateboarder, which is pretty cool. That's the first time I've ever seen Nancy be that kind of sporty. Usually Nancy in the books are she does tennis, she does horseback riding. One quick little detail that I noticed Nancy Drew, Sophia Lillis, was wearing, she was wearing a vintage heart-shaped locket. That's pretty classic for a Nancy Drew character. Also, in the scene of the trailer, it looks like she's talking with her dad at some sort of park or fair, and he mentions that she's got a few felonies. Does Nancy Drew ever break the... Okay, let me rephrase this question. Does Nancy Drew ever break the law and get caught? She's never been caught before. Not really, not by the cops. So this will be an interesting take to see how Nancy Drew misbehaves, so to speak. I wonder what bad things she's done. And also Nancy's comment says they're only felonies if she's 18. So that means Nancy Drew is not 18. She must be younger. Which is fine because in the books she's either 16 or 18. So I'm gonna guess that she's gonna be 16 in the movie. Another question, why do we see Nancy Drew in a reflective vest? Does this have anything to do with her felonies? The lock-picking scene? Totally a Nancy Drew thing to pick locks. Another classic thing, the bookshelf with a hidden door. Very cool, very classic, and very accurate to Nancy Drew books. However, I wonder if we're gonna get the hidden wardrobe staircase that is actually in the book. That's where the staircase actually is in the back of a wardrobe in one of the bedrooms. But just like in Nancy Drew Message in a Haunted Mansion, the game by Her Interactive, the hidden door bookshelf, that usually leads to something very cool or very mysterious. Flickering lights, lurking bad guys, odd things happening in the middle of the night. Awesome! I'm curious to know how different of a character Helen Corning is, because in the movie it mentions that Nancy refers to her as Mean Girl, and that's different than the books because Helen Corning was Nancy's best friend before Bess and George showed up to the scene. Bess and George were not in these books. They showed up a little bit later in the series, but I am totally cool with all three friends being in the movie because I love those characters. I don't have much else to share with you or point out at the moment. Will this Nancy Drew movie live up to the books? Will longtime Nancy Drew fans enjoy this movie? Will it be better than the Warner Brothers' release of the 2007 movie? Will it be very entertaining and really catch on with new audiences, new kids, new fans? We're just going to have to wait and see come March 15th, of which I will be buying a ticket. Check out the official trailer in the link below or at the end of this video. We'll see how this movie does. I'm super excited. Check it out, you guys, and mark your calendars. See ya.